this is the moment where you get sworn in, and so I would ask you, as I read, that you repeat your name when I say I, put your name in that space, and we'll proceed from there. Okay. So I. Your name. Okay, we're going to do this one more time. Do solemnly swear that I am a citizen of the United States, that I will support the Constitution and laws of the United States, the state of Missouri, and the charter and ordinances of St. Louis County. That I am a citizen of the United States.
That I am a citizen of the United States.
That I will support the Constitution.
That I will support the Constitution.
And laws of the United States.
And laws of the United States.
The state of Missouri.
The state of Missouri.
And the charter and ordinances of St. Louis County.
And the charter and ordinances of St. Louis County.
That I possess all the qualifications for employment.
That I possess all the qualifications for employment.
As a police officer.
As a police officer.
That I will faithfully demean myself.
That I will faithfully demean myself.
As a police officer of the St. Louis County Police.
As a police officer of the St. Louis County Police.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Good evening. Hey, congratulations again to all of you guys that are sitting back there also. I spoke with the young recruits earlier tonight. I gave them the best piece of advice that I could have, and you guys will remember that, okay? One of the things that I do remember, you guys just finished 26 weeks of the training academy. I'm sure you didn't get through that without a lot of support. That support probably came from your loved ones. So do me a favor, please stand and give them a hand. To the loved ones out there, thank you for your support. Thank you for allowing us for these officers to be a part of this organization. They have become our family. You have become our family. We appreciate you being a part of our family. I promise you that they will continue to get the best training that we can give them. They have the best equipment that we can give them to do their jobs. They'll continue to have great supervision from our officers. And I promise you, we'll do everything we can to keep them safe. So thank you all. We appreciate it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sergeant Tracy Eldridge, and I have the honor of being the Basic Training Supervisor at the St. Louis County and Municipal Police Academy. I would like to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for Police Basic Training Class 211. Please rise for the presentation of colors by the St. Louis County Honor Guard and the playing of the National Anthem. Afterwards, please remain standing for the invocation.
Detail. Hold. Left face. Present off. Order arms. Post colors. Left face. Forward march.
At this time, I would now like to introduce Monsignor Henry Breyer of the St. Louis County Police Department Chaplains Program, who will give the invocation.
Detail. Start. 2.
Almighty and ever-living God, we gather this evening to celebrate the graduation of these new officers. We pause first to remember with deep gratitude those who have laid down their lives in the line of duty. Grant them, O Lord, the eternal reward promised to the peacemakers. They gave the fullest measure of their devotion and service to their communities, protecting our homes, our neighborhoods, and the dignity of human life. May they rest in the shelter of your eternal peace and love. We give you thanks, Lord, for the many blessings bestowed upon the police departments gathered here this evening, for their leadership, its members, and above all, their spirit of service. May every task begun by these departments be inspired by your wisdom and carried out with your strength, that may bring glory to you and good to those we serve. We ask your blessing upon these officers now graduating. Strengthen them on the road ahead. Grant them courage in the face of danger, compassion in moments of need, and integrity in all they do. May they always hear the cry for help and respond with hearts committed to justice, mercy, and peace. Gracious Father, bless all of us gathered here. May your protection be upon all who serve, and may your presence guide and sustain us always. We ask this in your name. Amen.
Detail, return to
Audience, you may be seated.
class. Take 6.
On behalf of the Academy staff and the officers of Class 211, I would like to welcome our distinguished platform party, commanding officers, honored guests, family, and friends. It is my pleasure to introduce the members of our platform party. If you would, please hold your applause until all members have been introduced. At this time, I ask that each platform member please stand and remain standing as they are introduced. Beginning on my right, I would like to introduce Colonel Kenneth Gregory, Chief of the St. Louis County Police Department. Colonel Tim Fagan, Chief of the Florissant Police Department and member of the Academy Board of Managers. Commissioner Thomasina Hassler, Chairperson of the St. Louis County Board of Police Commissioners and Chairperson of the Academy Board of Managers. Lieutenant Colonel Norman Mann, Commanding Officer of the St. Louis County Police Department and Secretary of the Academy Board of Managers. Colonel Larry Hampton, Chief of the University City Police Department and member of the Academy Board of Managers. Colonel Steve Lewis, Chief of the Ellisville Police Department and Academy Board of Managers. Captain Devin Rose, Director of the St. Louis County and Municipal Police Academy and Academy Board of Managers. Police Officer Ian Manilang of the Richmond Heights Police Department and Class Supervisor for Class 211. And Monsignor Henry Breyer of the St. Louis County Police Department's Chaplains Program. At this time, I would now like to introduce the St. Louis County and Municipal Police Academy staff. Again, please hold your applause until all staff members have been introduced. Police Officer Ian Manilang of the Richmond Heights Police Department and Class Supervisor for Class 211. Sergeant Andrew Hale of the Florissant Police Department and Assistant Class Supervisor for Class 211. Police Officer Eric Sturr of the St. Louis County Police Department. Police Officer Michael Ward of the St. Louis County Police Department. Police Officer Jonathan Zuckerman of the Creve Coeur Police Department. Police Officer Michael Coletti of the St. Louis County Police Department. He couldn't be with us tonight, he's in the hospital. Instructor Richard Tinter of the St. Louis County Police Department. Mr. Michael Fagan, retired Assistant United States Prosecuting Attorney. At each graduation, a recruit is chosen to speak on behalf of the class. I would like to introduce Police Officer Riley Lillenbrock of the St. Louis County Police Department, who has been selected to express her thoughts of Class 211.
Good evening, distinguished guests, instructors, family, friends, and fellow graduates. It is an honor to stand before you today, representing a class of men and women who chose a path not many are willing to take. This journey has been filled with many late nights, early mornings, physical and mental hurdles. But every lesson and sacrifice has led us here. For everyone in this room, this ceremony marks the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. It is a celebration of perseverance, growth, and of a calling that is bigger than any one of us. When we first walked through those academy doors, we had no idea what the next 26 weeks of our lives would look like. Every single one of us had a different past, different story, background, and reason for being here. However, we all shared something in common: our compassion and selfless desire to serve our community. Every single one of us standing here today is not the same person that walked through those doors on January 7th. And thank goodness, because I can promise you that on day one, most of us couldn't tell our left foot from our right, and I'm pretty sure most of us still can't. Each day, we were pushed to our limits. Every time we came into this academy, we learned something about ourselves, about each other, and what our future will look like. We learned that in this career, no 2 days will look the same, and you have to be prepared for anything in order to go home each night. I would like to thank our instructors for yelling at us just enough to build character, but not enough to leave emotional scars, at least not permanent ones. Our instructors opened our eyes to what we were capable of. Our eyes start to water at the thought of OC Day. Our bodies cringe at the sound of the taser turning on. Boxing Day and the idea of having to fight the people that we have grown to love over the last 6 months. Even with these experiences, every single one of us has learned from it. We learned that the pain is mental. We learned that we can fight it and overcome it. Officer Coletti made a very profound statement during class a couple of weeks ago. He told us that in the military, someone had told him, there were millions before you and there will be millions after you. This helped me when I felt that second taser prong go into my leg. On day one, we had 50 recruits plus one 10-year-old. It seems like it would be impossible for all of us to fuse together as one class. 36 of us graduating tonight have created so many memories together. Speaking of that, let's pause to remind you all of some of our most unforgettable moments. The recruit who managed to lose his hat after the first day and lied about it in 3 different ways. Anything that has to do with Big Shirley. Countless QT visits. The many nicknames each of us have received. And recruits Hernandez and Ramirez. I could talk all day about these moments, but I know some of us would like to go out and celebrate with our families tonight. But with each of those memories created, there were thousands of lessons learned. As we graduate today, we will each receive a badge. It is a small piece of metal, but it carries a weight far heavier than its size. It represents public trust, responsibility, and accountability. It's not the badge that makes you a police officer. It's how you wear it, how you carry yourself, and how you treat those you serve. But today isn't just about a badge or a uniform. It's about commitment. It's about standing for something bigger than ourselves and having each other's back, good or bad. Working as a team is so important in this line of work and on the track. When you have a good leader, you'll have a successful team. If the leader takes off and leaves his team behind, the whole group falls apart. Thank you to each of our families, friends, and loved ones that helped each of us along this journey. Thanks to our instructors for leading us to victory by teaching us and preparing us for the years to come. We couldn't do it without your support. It has been a long 6 months. For others, it has been a year, and one of us, a couple of years. But this is only the beginning. Wear your badge with pride, as this is something every single one of us had to fight for. We have overcome so much, and the time is finally here. Remember, it's the little things, folks. Congratulations, class of 211, and thank you.
Class 211 is dedicated to Sergeant William McEntee of the Kirkwood Police Department. On July 5th, 2005, Sergeant William McEntee responded to a complaint about fireworks being set off in an apartment complex on Alsabrook Street. When he arrived at the scene, he began speaking with a 13-year-old boy while he was seated in his patrol vehicle. The subject, unrelated to the original call, approached the vehicle from the passenger side and opened fire, striking Sergeant McEntee several times. His patrol vehicle then traveled a short distance away and crashed into a tree, where the subject then approached the patrol vehicle again and shot Sergeant McEntee several more times. The subject fled the scene and remained at large for several days, where he was apprehended at an apartment complex in St. Louis County after investigators received a tip on his whereabouts. The first trial ended with a mistrial, and he was later convicted in the second trial of murder in the first degree in November 2007 and was sentenced to death. Sergeant McEntee served the Kirkwood Police Department for 20 years. He's survived by his wife Mary, daughter Katie, 2 sons Brendan and Connor. He also has 2 sisters and a brother. Sergeant McEntee was chosen to be honored by the St. Louis County and Municipal Police Academy not only for his dedication to the city of Kirkwood, but also his department service number of 211. This recruit class of 211 has been led with dedication and honor, just as Sergeant McEntee led. While his time with us is past, he lives on through his legacy by each member of Class 211, and he will never be forgotten. Thank you.
I will now ask Officer Manley to step forward and call roll for the presentation of the certificates by Chief Kenneth Gregory and Captain Devin Rose. If you are presenting a certificate, please make your way to my right of the stage. I ask that you please hold your applause until all the certificates have been issued.
Class, attention! Left face!
Police Officer Avery Martin with the Kirkwood Police Department. Police Officer Torin Blevins with the Overland Police Department. Police Officer Robert Bolivar with the Overland Police Department. Police Officer Dustin Brown with the St. Louis County Police Department. Police Officer Brady Button with the St. Louis County Police Department. Police Officer Joshua Conroy with the St. Louis County Police Department. Police Officer Orel Dahan with the St. Louis Airport Police Department. Police Officer Victoria Dobbins with the St. Louis County Police Department. Police Officer Joseph Fisher with the Florissant Police Department. Police Officer Zio Murray with the Zio Murray Gonzalez with the St. Louis County Police Department. Police Officer Kyle Gross with the St. Louis County Police Department. Police Officer McCrae Harris with the Ferguson Police Department. Police Officer Amber Hopeful with the Manchester Police Department. Police Officer Donald Hogue with the St. Louis County Police Department. Police Officer Chelsea Hooker with the St. Louis County Police Department. Police Officer Mirsad Yahij with the St. Louis County Police Department. Police Officer Christopher McCann with the St. Louis County Police Department. Police Officer Cody Merlenbach with the St. Louis County Police Department. Police Officer Alexander Noser with the Florissant Police Department. Police Officer Jared O'Brien with the City of Bridgeton Police Department. Police Officer Anisha Patton with the St. Louis County Police Department. Police Officer Sierra Payton with the St. Louis County Police Department. Police Officer Gabriel Persbacher with the St. Louis County Police Department. Police Officer Galen Phillips with the University City Police Department. Police Officer Jacob Popek with the Webster Groves Police Department. Police Officer Andrew Reed with the St. Louis County Police Department. Police Officer Garrett Rare with the City of St. John Police Department. Police Officer Trenton Rodriguez with the Wentzville Police Department. Police Officer Alexandria Rose with the Florissant Police Department. Police Officer Jacob Smith with the St. Peter's Police Department. Police Officer Megan Smith with the St. Louis County Police Department. Police Officer Abraham Soto with the St. Louis County Police Department. Police Officer Noah Tungan with the St. Louis County Police Department. Police Officer Jake Turner with the St. Louis County Police Department. Police Officer John Walthall with the St. Louis County Police Department. Police Officer Riley Willenbrock with the St. Louis County Police Department.
Left, left, face.
At this time, I would like to present the police officers of graduating class 211.
Take seat.
As class supervisor, I have the privilege of recognizing those members of class 211 who have achieved outstanding individual performances during their 26 weeks of training. Members of each academy class compete for top honors in 5 categories. Those categories being scholastic average, firearms, defensive tactics, physical training, and best overall recruit. The St. Louis County Police Officer John Walthall, please stand. Officer Walthall is receiving a certificate tonight for achieving the highest overall score in firearms training. Each recruit receives 105 hours of firearms training, and at the end of that training, the recruit must pass a qualification course. In addition, each recruit must pass 2 combat courses, a night fire course, an off-duty weapon course, and a shotgun course. Officer Walthall's score for all these courses was the highest in the class. Congratulations, John. Would Bridgeton Police Officer Jared O'Brien please stand and remain standing? Officer O'Brien is receiving a certificate tonight for being the best overall in defensive tactics. During their academy training, each recruit is given 78 hours of instructions in defensive tactics. At the end of this block of instructions, all recruits must pass a written and practical exam. Officer O'Brien completed the training with a score of 99.3%. Officer O'Brien is also receiving a certificate tonight for being the best overall physical training. The physical training final exam consists of sit-ups, push-ups, and a 1.5-mile run. During the final exam, Officer O'Brien finished with the highest average in the class. Congratulations, Jared. Would Overland Police Officer Torrin Blevins please stand? Officer Blevins is receiving a certificate tonight for having the highest academic average. During the 26 weeks of training, each recruit is tested on 12 academic blocks of instructions, each with a possible score of 100%. Officer Blevins completed the training with an outstanding 96% average. Congratulations, Torrin. Will St. Louis County Police Officer Christopher McCann please stand? The Best Overall Recruit Award is the most coveted award given by the Academy. The award is determined by combining the results of all 4 categories just mentioned: scholastic average, physical training, firearms, and defensive tactics. Officer McCann scored high in all these areas and has earned the honor of being Best Overall Officer for the class. His name will be added to the plaque listing previous winners and will be displayed proudly outside the Sergeant Richard E. Weinhold Memorial Classroom. Congratulations, Christopher. In addition to the plaque, as the top overall recruit for Class 211, Officer McCann will be receiving a $1,000 gift certificate. The gift certificate is being donated by Michael Langdorf's family and St. Louis Hero Network to Ed Ward, a local police uniform and supply company. The Langsdorf family and St. Louis Hero Network helps honor the memory of fallen North County Cooperative Police Officer Michael Langsdorf, who was killed in the line of duty on June 23, 2019. They have been a generous donor to the St. Louis County and Municipal Police Academy over the last 2 years, as they have helped upgrade and improve training equipment at the Academy. At this time, I would like to welcome Michael's mother, Beth Langsdorf, and Charlie Metzner with the St. Louis Hero Network to make the presentation. Congratulations, Officer McCann. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, proud family members, friends, distinguished guests, and most importantly, our graduating recruits. My name is Ian Manline, and I had the honor of being the class supervisor for Recruit Class 211. Today, June 26th, marks more than just the end of your academy training. We started with 50 recruits thinking they had what it took to become police officers. Today, we have 36 new police officers knowing they have what it takes. You are the largest graduating class in the past 9 years. Today marks the beginning of a lifelong commitment to serve with courage, to lead with integrity, and to protect with compassion. You've endured grueling physical training, long days in the classroom, intense mental challenges, and personal sacrifice. You've learned not only about the law, but about character, community, and responsibility. Your journey over the last 6 months has not always been the easiest. As I told all of you on day one, you're a part of a team now, and are no longer selfish individuals. You're a part of a unit that looks out for one another. Unfortunately for all of you, this meant countless team building exercises designed to bring you together. When one of you was late, you were all late. When one of you forgot to secure your locker, you all forgot to secure your locker. And when one of you couldn't figure out how to write a memo, the rest of you volunteered to run laps until they did. And at the time, you might have thought this was unfair. And you might dread the word track. But at the end of it all, every lap you ran, every push-up and flutter kick you did made you a better and stronger person, both physically and mentally. And now here tonight, you stand ready, not only as officers of the law, but as guardians of trust. But it is not only their academy achievements that set Class 211 apart. These police officers have always demonstrated a remarkable spirit of service and community involvement that goes beyond their duties as law enforcement officers. During their training, they engage in numerous volunteer activities, making a positive impact on the lives of their community. To list a few: Mid-America Center Blood Drive, Silver Gala for senior citizens, the Memorial Prayer Breakfast. One standout example of their dedication to service is their participation in the Special Olympics polar plunge. Despite the cold and challenging conditions, these officers took the plunge with enthusiasm and determination, racing an impressive $6,490 for the Special Olympics, the largest total in history of the Academy. Amazing job. Their involvement in such meaningful volunteer work exemplifies the values we hold dear: compassion, solidarity, and a strong desire to make a difference. By dedicating their time and effort to these causes, Class 211 has shown that they are not only guardians of the law, but also champions of the community. Policing today demands more than a badge. It demands empathy. It demands resilience. It demands the ability to stand in the front line and protect the innocent, to run toward danger, not from it. And each of you has proven worthy of that responsibility. You'll face difficult moments, no doubt. There will be times when decisions must be made in an instant, when your strength will be tested, when doing what's right won't be the easiest thing. But always remember, your badge is not a symbol of authority. It is a symbol of accountability. It represents the faith that your community places in you. Protect that faith. Earn it every single day. Never forget that behind every uniform is a human being. Behind every call is a story. Behind every citizen is someone's mother, father, child, or neighbor. Treat them the way you would want your family to be treated, with respect, with fairness, and with dignity. In quoting Officer Moore, always leave people better than the way you found them. And to the family and friends here tonight, and to those who couldn't be with us, we thank you for your unwavering support and standing by them for the last 6 months. This is your achievement too. And thank you in advance for your long sleepless nights, your personal sacrifice, your understanding for the missed birthdays, missed holiday get-togethers, missed recitals and anniversaries. And thank you for the quiet prayers. Family and friends, you are our pillar, our foundation. We harness our strength through you. Now, to the graduating class of 211, congratulations. You have earned your place among the finest, and we are proud to welcome you to our ranks. May you always serve with honor, integrity, and a steadfast commitment to justice. Remember, the badge you wear is a symbol of trust and a beacon of hope for the community you serve. Care it with pride and always strive to make a positive impact. You have the power to shape lives, to restore hope, to lead change. Wear your uniform with honor, serve with humility, and never lose sight of why you chose this path in the first place. And after every long workday, in quoting Officer Coletti, who can't be here tonight, go home and love your family. We are proud of you. Now go out there and make a difference. Thank you, and once again, congratulations to Class 211.
Detail. Cover. 2.
As we go forth from this place, may the Lord bless and keep you. May he grant you courage in the face of fear, wisdom in the midst of uncertainty, and compassion in all your encounters. To our new officers, may your badge be a symbol not just of authority, but of service, justice, and integrity. May your hands be swift to help, your hearts open to all, and your actions guided by truth and honor. May you return home safely at the end of each shift, and may you always know the gratitude of a community that relies on your strength, sacrifice, and your resolve. May God's peace, a peace the world cannot give, go with you now and remain with you always. Amen.
Detail. Recover. 2.
Would everyone please remain standing as the police officers of Class 211 prepare for the retiring of the colors.
Face. Retire the colors. Right face. Forward march.
Audience, you may be seated. This concludes our ceremony for this evening. Please remain seated until the platform party leaves and Class 211 is formally dismissed for the last time. Thank you for being here tonight.
Blast. Center face. Forward march.